How about number 7 St. Mary's knocking off number 10 VCU 85-77 in the first round? I didn't see this one coming. Jock Landale was able to get it going, 18 points, 13 boards. Calvin Hermanson from distance knocked down a couple shots, gave them 16 points of his own. VCU's Jaquan Lewis, how about his performance? He led all scorers with 30 points on one leg, 12 of 28 from the field, 2 of 9 from downtown. St. Mary's advances to the round of 32, playing the winner of Arizona and North Dakota. I didn't have this one, man.
No, and neither did I. I thought the pressure, the length, the athleticism of VCU was going to be something that St. Mary's was not going to be able to handle. I think this win, and you know that conference better than I do, kind of justifies their entire season. They've been in the top 25 all year long.
They beat the second-place team in the A-10. Do you feel like it legitimizes them in this thing?
I don't think if you graded out their season, you'd be like, oh, this is an A. But I think a win like this against a VCU team that has history, that has done big damage in advance.
And St. Mary's is supposed to be this soft team from a weak conference.
This was supposed to be a bad matchup for them because I'll get back to that length and that defense and that athleticism, and I thought they handled it pretty swiftly. I think this is a big win for the WCC. Now, if they win the next game,
that's Arizona probably.
And then that's probably the cherry on top. But I was blown away at the way they were able to handle that pressure against VCU, weren't you?
Yeah, and I guess I didn't give them the credit they deserved as you take a look at that bracket. It looks kind of favorable. It doesn't look insurmountable for St. Mary's to go on a wild run here, but yeah, St. Mary's is one of the best in the nation at taking care of the basketball. They're one of the nation's most efficient offenses. They're gifted with shooters that spread you out, and Jock Landale goes hard in the paint. No pun intended, that is legit. And I thought they'd be disrupted by what VCU does. I thought VCU would totally get up in them. I thought they'd be a little shook and disrupted by that pressure. They came out, hit him in the mouth in the beginning, and never looked back. Whenever it got closer, there was always a response from the St. Mary's team. Very impressive for them. And yes, coming into this thing, I don't think they had a lot of respect as a 7 seed. They won a lot of games this year, and I think a lot of people thought it was a sexy pick to go with VCU. I fell victim to that. Having seen St. Mary's up close, an impressive win for them.
Yeah, St. Mary's on the game shot 56% from the field. I bet you if you went through the game logs
for those guys, man.
I think if you went through the game logs against VCU, I'm sure there had been 3 opponents the whole year that shot that high.
I will say no, you're right. But it has been a different defensive approach since Will Wade's taken over this team in the last couple of seasons. No more Shaka Smart, no more Havoc to the degree we're used to. I think that Havoc-style defense could have had some success tonight. Would have liked to see VCU dig in them a little bit more. I'm sure their fan base feels the same way. Tough loss.
And now no more tournament games for VCU. St. Mary's survive and advance.